Hey, would you like to make a real impact on scouting? Join your district committee. This is a place that needs help. And believe me, you can help out, you can do assisting, there's a lot of neat stuff. Let's talk about it. Hey, ScouterStan, let's talk a little bit about your district committee. This is something that a lot of scouters may be afraid of. And I think it's so important that every scout leader at least once goes to a district meeting. This district meeting is open to all of the adult leaders of your district. You go to that committee meeting and there's all kinds of different people that you will meet that are critical to the function of your district. Now, at that meeting, you're going to find people that are critical to your success, and the key three will also be there for your district. This is a great way to get to know them and make that connection between your unit, whether it be a pack, a crew, troop, ship, whatever. It needs to be connected to your district. That connection is very important. Make sure you get to meet the district commissioner. Make sure you get to shake hands with the district committee chair and find out who your district executive is. Get the contact information from all of them. There's critical people there. And as a unit leader, whether you're a den leader, a mom, a dad that's just helping out with the unit, you go to that meeting and make sure that you connect with those people. You'll see them at other places, other things like round table and so on. But the district committee meeting talks about all the events, all the planning, all of the different facilities that are there, whether it be communications or camping, or it's all critical information that's happening at that meeting. And if you'd like to know more about it, there is a meeting or a video about the positions at the committee. So definitely check that out. This is incredibly important for units, leaders, to have these connections. So if they have a question, they can get the information. Why should somebody join the district committee? Why not? It's to the benefit of your community. Now, one of the things that a lot of scouters do, they will go to these meetings and say, hey, I want to help out with camping, or I want to help out with communications. This is something that maybe you have an affinity for, or something you really, really think you can help and provide information and expertise towards that would help the whole community of your district. These are things that you can do, and it's critical that you think about doing that in addition to your leadership roles. So keep it all balanced. You have to have that balance of being able to do things for the district, but also be able to continue to do things for your unit. So you have to think about those things. Make sure that you tell them, you say, I do not want to take over that, okay? I will help with that, but I'm not going to take it over because I still have obligations to my unit. They should understand. Every committee will understand that your first obligation is to your unit. That's the first one. Then you can do things for the district through the district committee. So always keep that involved. Make sure you communicate that to whoever you're jumping in and helping out with. Now, later, if you were to leave that unit, say for instance your youth either ages out or moves to another unit and they don't need another assistant scoutmaster, and you would like to get more involved with district, that's fine. But just helping out, being those extra eyes on that communication, being those extra hands to help out at the district camporee. These are things that we need in scouting. We need that involvement. And as you get more into district, it will bring you in. Most likely, the district commissioner is going to say, you'd be a great unit commissioner. It's a good way to progress your scouting. Youth, they have their own program, but adults need to think about doing something additional in that program. And that's the interesting thing. My own son left scouting long ago, and I'm still involved. I was involved in it before. I was involved with it while he was a youth going through Cub Scouts and a troop. And now I was a unit commissioner at the time, and I continued on. This is something you can do. This is not hard, okay? There is training available. Okay, before we go any further, I want to make sure that you know that you're invited to the campfire chat. This is a live meeting right here on this channel that we do every first Sunday at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. This is a great way to ask questions and not just me, but a lot of the guests that we have on the Fireside Chat. Definitely check that out. Also, I want to thank all of the Patreon for all of their support of this channel. In addition to that, we have our own membership right here on the channel. This is a fantastic way to get involved on this channel. Definitely hit the join button. It'll give you a bunch of information that'll tell you a little bit more about that process. So definitely get involved. We're going to just jump right on back. Now we need to address some of the most common misconceptions about joining the committee. Your district committee, there's a lot of different things out there that you can get involved in. So it's very important to know about these. Do you need to be in Scouts before? Not necessarily. It's helpful that you know about scouting and all of the ranks and all the different things and all of those processes, all the aims and goals. But it's something you can learn, and it's something you can get involved in directly. You can go right from never knowing anything about scouting right into the committee. So this is something that can be done. It's helpful if you know a little bit about the packs and the crews and the troops and all of those things that are out there. It's helpful, but it's something that can be learned. Is it a huge time-consuming thing? That's up to you. You choose. It's not time-consuming if you can communicate the level of stuff that you can donate as far as time. That's the important thing. Make sure that you have that time management skill so that you can take on a task from the committee, get it done, and not neglect all of your other obligations if you're in a pack, a troop, a crew, as a leader. So you need to have that balance. Do you need to be an expert at leadership or camping? Come on. No, you don't. Like I said, these are things that can be learned. There are other things that are not necessarily part of that leadership or unit commissioning or camping and stuff. There are other things that you can get involved in that would greatly help the district. So you can definitely do some other things. How to get involved. Now, this is something that we have stated before. And it's very important that you understand you have to make the initial contact. You have to go to the committee meeting. Now, your district committee meeting may be done on Thursday nights, may be done, it varies from area to area. If you're not familiar, ask people within your unit. When do they have the district committee meeting? Ask your COR, that's the charter organization rep. So maybe you talk to them. They're members of the committee, so they will be there at the meeting, we hope. That is very important for them to be involved in that. Ask them if you can go with them. That's totally possible. It's a matter of just working that out. Find out in your district where they're having that meeting and go. You can attend. It's fine. We have leaders that attend meetings of the committee all the time. They may have something they want to express to the committee. A lot of times they will go because they were absolutely had a wonderful time at a district camporee, and they want to shake everybody's hand and thank them for all they did for that camporee. That does happen. We're more positive than negative, okay? And that's the beautiful thing. We get to see that and be involved in that. That is fantastic. But going to that meeting is your first step of getting involved. Now, signing up, that's something you can do. And a lot of the committees have to vote on whether or not they are going to bring in new members of the committee. That is something that's done annually, usually around recharter at the beginning of the year. That's been the trend. But if you're voted in and you're a member of the district committee, that's great. They usually will give you a major role if they're going to vote you in, like advancement or recruitment, or there's a lot of different roles. Okay, and in fact, we have a video right over there talks about all of the district and council relationship and all the different roles that are out there. So check that out. But if you're going to get that level, that's fine. You can volunteer, not necessarily have to be voted in as a committee member. That's totally fine. You're a member of scouting. That's the first step. Got to be in scouting. Once you're there, then it's just a matter of volunteering, trying to help out. It might be editing the newsletter. It might be creating an article for the webpage. There's so much stuff out there, and they need so much help that you can help with. And getting involved is the very first thing. Now, I want to really invite you to just go to a meeting. Go to one of your district committee meetings so that you see what's going on. You see where the needs are. That will be there, okay? This is something that you can definitely do. There's no excuse not to. You could do this while you are in a unit. If you're a den leader or a cub master or a scout master or an assistant scout master or what have you. There's a lot of different positions that are in the units that those people who choose to take that leadership, they also attend these meetings just to see what's going on, see where they can lend a hand. That's very important, and you can do this. This is something that your district needs, and your district unit, your district commissioner is going to talk to you seriously about unit commissioning, because we are in desperate need of unit commissioners. So that's the other end of it. But don't be afraid to say no. It's okay. We understand. We absolutely understand. At least you were there and you've communicated to them. It's usually when I hear no, I don't hear the words no. I hear not now. That's really what I hear, and eventually they will be able to say yes. So that's the unit commissioner coming out on me. So that's just me trying to be positive. And one of the neat things about the district committee, it's incredibly important that you're a part of it. But one big thing about it is definitely the thing that does all of the units in your community, and you can really help your community, helping scouting become even better. Just for being there, just for helping out, lending that helping hand is always appreciated. And we do that all the time already, right? We do that with scouting in troops. So definitely keep up that good hard work. It is time to start thinking of a bigger picture in scouting. Think about your district. Think about all the things you could do in your district. This is a big thing, and it does help all the units. Your presence just helping out would be great, and definitely do that. So with that, if you have questions about the biggest kept secret in scouting, check out the video. Until next time, I'll see you on the trail.